Odie Loke TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odie Loke keeps it real. Salute Juan, salute brother, salute to you, top of the AM. Salute to the playback gang, salute to everybody who comes in the chat, salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? Because according to Rick Glazier, right? According to Rick Glazier, I don't know how true it is, but this is around the numbers that I thought it would be, right? Uh according to boxing, like the Tank versus Frank flops miserably under 200,000 pay-per-view buys, right? So this is for all the, like if this turns out to be true, right? This is for all the Super Tank fans, right? Where are you guys at? You guys be in everybody comment section, right? Y'all love to protect this man. Y'all love to come up and say all this stuff. But when it comes down to him doing numbers like this, right? It's always going to be an excuse, right? It's going to be something, right? They're going to come up with something. Even though it's his fan base, they're not buying his fights, right? The Tankamaniacs is not buying Tank fights. They can get online, right? They can talk real big shit to Bill Haney, right? They could do all this stuff. They could protect Ryan Garcia. They could do all this stuff. But when it comes down to paying for a Tank Davis fight, they're not going to do it, right? Meanwhile, right, like we had the rumor out that Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia did 500,000. So it did what, over 300,000 more than Tank versus Frank? But I thought Tank Davis was I thought I thought he was the face of boxing. I thought he can sell out, I thought he can do a big numbers, and he can do all this stuff, right? You guys been talking about $1.2 million, pay-per-views for over a year. You guys literally been talking about 1.2 million pay-per-view buys over a year, and you guys acting like Tank Davis did it by himself. He didn't have any help from Ryan Garcia. This is what you guys was alluding to. Ryan Garcia, he didn't do nothing. That was all Tank. Okay. So if these numbers are true, what's going on? Right? You guys are not really fans. You guys are thieves too, right? Y'all not really Tank Davis fans. Y'all steal his fights. Come on. Then y'all come online and y'all protect guys like Ryan Garcia, right? Who's a blatant cheater. But hey, I guess. Let me go to Devin Haney post. But hey, I guess. Right? And if you guys don't know, um, this is what Devin Haney said the other day. He said, he tweeted a little. He tweeted a little bit yesterday. Yeah, he tweeted a lot, actually. He tweeted a lot yesterday. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking for what he said about Ryan Garcia. Man, he contaminated his own container, contaminated his own container and sent it in. Nasty work. Breaking news, team. Yeah, like, bro, like, Ryan Garcia is guilty as hell. Guilty as hell. But nobody was going to hold that man accountable. Guilty as hell. I'm looking for when he said he was going to leave for 2 years. Well, if you guys haven't seen it, he said he was going to said he was going to take a 2-year break, and he was going to wait till Ryan Garcia come off suspension, then he was going to rematch Ryan Garcia. Okay, here it go right here. Here it go right here, you guys. It was 12 hours ago. He said, I'm gonna take some time, spend some of my money, travel the world, and I'll be back in 2 years after Ryan's suspension, and we can fight again. See? But I don't think he's gonna take a 2-year break. I think he's gonna fight Sandor Martin. I think he's gonna fight Sandor Martin, you guys. I don't think that Devin Haney is gonna drop a belt, right? I don't think he wants to put that image out there, but you never know. Hey, you never know. Like, I don't think that will be a good look, right? That's just my opinion, you guys. I don't think that'll be a good look for him to drop his belt and, like, no, you go and take on a challenger, you beat him up, and you move on, right? Man, but you see all the fans, look, man, but take 5 years, one or every time he get knocked down. Look, just hating. These people are miserable in their life. Super miserable. Right? Man, instead of just saying, damn, like Ryan Garcia, he gonna get suspended for 2 years. Nah, they worried about Devin Haney leaving. Oh yeah, man, but man, just go away. Man, but go away, man. Like we don't like that you brought up that Ryan Garcia cheated you. Man, now you a sore loser, man. You a sore loser. Stop crying. Stop crying because he cheated you. Stop crying. This is how people act, though. Stop crying. He cheated. So what? So what? Don't nobody care if he cheated. Shut up. Be quiet. You a sore loser. So what if he had PEDs? Don't nobody care. That didn't help him win the fight. Right, man. He only had 0.6 billions of a percentage. That don't mean nothing. Yeah, man, like you guys are haters, bro. Serious haters. And I haven't seen Fanon, right? Like, have you seen Fanon play that sparring footage on Fight Hype? Right, man, because he liked to play the, the edited version. But you go back to the full version when Devin Haney was whooping Tank Davis' ass. And doesn't nobody want to play this now, right? Don't nobody want to play that. Why don't nobody want to play that? Y'all want to play edited sparring sessions, but you don't want to play the real sparring session? That just goes to show you are a hater, right? Then most of y'all can't even admit that Tank Davis got his ass whooped in the sparring session, right? What do y'all say? Oh man, like that made Tank look like even more of a warrior. Man, no, it made Tank look soft as fuck because he was trying to get out the ring. Tank was trying everything he can to get out of that sparring session, right? He trying to get angry at people outside the ring, right, man? He hanging over the ropes. Floyd Mayweather trying to get him back in the ring, He just steady hanging over the ropes. Man, and so Floyd Mayweather said, hey, bro, man, he told Devin Haney, hit his ass in the body. Make his ass fight you. That's what Devin Haney came up and hit him in the body. Boom, boom. And then Tank turned around. Tank was trying to get his ass out of this fight. Right? From a 16-year-old. Salute thinkers think. Salute 3,000 degrees. Salute. Right from a 16-year-old. He was trying to run from a 16-year-old. I want people to understand that. That's the big check. That's the big check fight. If the numbers for the Tank or the Frank fight are true, Tank will have to get. Exactly. And that's probably the reason why Ryan Garcia was there, right? Because Tank is not this big old star like we've been trying to tell y'all. Yes, he can put asses in seats because it's like going to the club. But as far as his fans paying for his fights, y'all are thieves. Y'all not really Tank Davis fans. Y'all don't pay for shit. Y'all don't. Y'all like to go around and talk about every other fan base, but y'all do the same damn thing. Y'all don't pay for no damn fights. Come on, man. Like, and the only reason that Ryan Garcia numbers is up like that is because he got a bunch of little girls and little boys who got crushes on him, and they probably stealing their mama credit card. Come on. Ryan Garcia got casual ass fans who don't know nothing about boxing. Nothing. And don't even try to know nothing. Right? Like these people that's on Devin Haney page right now. Oh man, like why don't you just go away for 5 years, 3 years, 5 years? Oh, then what? You won't even be watching the sport in 5 years. Right? The Queen Empress Sports Channel. How you doing, Queen? Jonathan, salute, brother. Yeah. According to Rick Glacier, Queen, that's what the pay-per-views did. Now let me go back to the post. Let me go back to my home then. Look. Let me see if I got a comment up there blocking. Yeah, let me take down your comment so you can see it. See? Said the Tank versus Frank fight flops miserably. Under 200,000 pay-per-view buys, according to the boxing insider Rick Glazier. That's true. Under 200,000 buys, and that's with Benavidez on it. And that's with Benavidez on it. Right? And that's with Benavidez on it. B Cherry, salute. Like all those Tank and Devin Haners didn't even buy his fights. No, they didn't even buy his fights. They were so busy capping for Ryan, bro. They were so busy capping for Ryan that they forgot to buy Tank fight. Right? They were so busy protecting Ryan that they forgot to invest in their favorite fighter. Come on. Devin and Ryan did 500,000. Right, man. But we thought, but y'all been saying, see, look, the Tank Davis fans, see, look, I told y'all this 4, 5, 6 months ago. I told y'all, go and look back at the live streams. I told y'all, this is going to come back to bite you, right? Because if Tank Davis doesn't do great pay-per-view numbers, he's not a draw like that. He's not. And all this delusional shit that y'all been saying, oh man, like he sold 1.2 million pay-per-views. Ryan Garcia, he didn't have nothing to do with that. That was all Tank. Tank, he sold 1.2 million pay-per-views. All Tank. Okay, all right. But even though I was saying no, they came together and it created a storm, right? And it blew up. No, y'all wanted to give all the credit to Tank. Okay, Tank gets all the credit. He gets it all. Okay, now what is he going to do in this situation? Under 200,000 pay-per-view buys, right? But y'all say he the face of boxing. Y'all say this man is bigger than Canelo. They literally say this man is bigger than Canelo. Delusional. Right? But y'all call Devin Haney fans liars. Y'all call Shakur fans liars. Y'all call Loma fans liars. T.O. fans liars. Crawford fan liars. Y'all call every fan base a liar, but you niggas are lying. Tank is nowhere near Canelo Alvarez. Nowhere near it. Right? So stop. He's nowhere near it. Y'all got a crush on that man. That's it. That's all. Right? Then to say, oh, well, Frank Martin, man, he just got, bro, like I was debating with a dude yesterday. He just swore up and down Frank Martin. He just got destroyed. And I'm just like, I don't know what fight you looked at, but it's obvious that we wasn't looking at the same fight. You was looking through some crazy eyes, bro. Right? Like your eyes just was focused on Tank. That's it. You wasn't focused on nothing that Frank Martin was doing. But this is just the delusional, right? The delusionalness of the fan base. Right? Go and ask a Tank Davis fan, did Gervonta Tank Davis get his ass beat by Devin Haney in that sparring session? And watch what they say. They're going to say, oh, no, man, he looked like a lion to me, man. Oh, man, like that only made him tougher. Oh, man, he was going against everybody in the gym. No, it was about billions against TMT. The fuck y'all talking about? It wasn't everybody against him in the building. He had about billions. Adrian Broner, he was on Adrian Broner's side. And Devin Haney was on TMT's side. It wasn't no everybody against Tank. Everybody was against Tank in the gym. No, Tank was up in that motherfucker trying to distract and trying to deflect, trying to get up out of the ring any way he can. Right? But once he knew he couldn't knock out Devin Haney, he like, man, it's time to get up out of here. Exactly. Why? Because I'm getting more and more tired, right? My legs is starting to get more and more tired because I keep on just ducking and dodging around the ring, keep on taking these body shots, right? I keep on taking these body shots and uppercuts, and I don't like it. Come on. All right, what y'all say? What you say, Juan? Agree, Jake Paul fans are the same as Ryan fans. The casual social media kids are buying. Exactly, the casual social media kids who got probably a debit card, right? Right, who get an allowance, and they buying these fights. Come on. Then they come in the sport and they don't know nothing about the sport. Nothing. And don't even try to know nothing about the sport, right? They don't even try to learn. They try to come to our sport and change it. No, you can't come over here and change nothing. Right? Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, Queen, that's low. But I said it yesterday. Right now, didn't I just say it yesterday, right? Between 150 and 300,000. Y'all put y'all comments in there. I think you said 50K, Queen. You said 50, right? Juan said 250. Thinkers Think, I think he said what? 200. Right? So we was all in the right range. We was all around the right range. Come on. We already know what's going on. Tank is not as popular as they make him out to be. He's not. And his fans don't buy no tickets, right? Not tickets, I mean pay-per-views. His fans don't pay for his pay-per-views. They don't. Because if they did, he should have did at least 500,000 pay-per-views. Come on. All the Tankamaniacs that's just on the internet. Come on, man. But you know how that go. Rick spoke the gospel with Deb. Let's see if Tank fans believe these numbers. Yeah, exactly. Right, you feel what I'm saying? He spoke the gospel with Dev. See, now this is how it always be, though. See, like when it's another fighter, Rick Glazier is right. When he's talking about a PBC guy, Rick Glazier is an Al Heyman hater. And he hates everything about the PBC over there with, like anything that deal with the PBC, he just gonna hate. Okay, so what about with Devin them and all that? Oh, no, man, he telling the truth about that. Man, he telling the truth. It's the same thing with Bob Arum, y'all. It's the same thing. I don't know if y'all was here then, but Bob Arum, right? Like back when Earl Spence Jr., when they was fluffing up the numbers for Earl Spence Jr. in the PBC, Bob Arum was saying those numbers are a lie. I know the numbers for a fact, and they are a lie. And Al Heyman needs to stop doing this. Right now, this is what Bob Arum said. Al Heyman needs to stop doing this because he's making these guys feel like bigger stars than what they are. And when you feel like a bigger star than what you are, what's going to happen? You're going to demand more money. So Bob Arum has said, Al Heyman is ruining the game by fluffing up these PBC guy numbers. And we can all tell that the numbers was fluffed up because at the end, what happened? Showtime shut the hell down. Right? So the numbers was fluff. Earl Spence wasn't selling no 300, 250,000 against no Sean Porter or no 200,000 against no Danny Garcia. He wasn't selling those numbers. The only real number that Spence had was that 350,000 against Mikey Garcia. That was a real number. The other pay-per-views he had was fluff. Just like Tank. Tank has never surpassed 100,000 pay-per-views until the Frank Martin fight. Right? Talking about but I'm just talking about with Tank with somebody else, not Ryan, right? Not Ryan. Like we gonna leave Ryan out. Pitbull Cruz, he didn't sell that many pay-per-views. Right? Leo Santa Cruz, he didn't sell that many pay-per-views. Barrios didn't sell that many pay-per-views. Hector Luis Garcia, he didn't sell that many pay-per-views. Frank Martin, he didn't sell that many pay-per-views. Well, he got over he got over 100,000 in this one, right? And that's probably because it had Benavidez on the card too. Right? So Benavidez probably brung in 60, 70,000 people pay-per-view buys itself. So come on, bro. Like this is just, man, like it's really horrible. I love you, OD. No, but Frank got whooped. But Frank, he didn't get whooped, bro. But Frank was whooping on Tank. Man, like the punches I seen Frank hitting Tank with, I was like, Tank got a chin. Tank got a chin. Man, because Frank was throwing some, man, like that counter punch that made Tank wobbled in the 7th round. That's that highlight reel. Man, he jumped forward. He did a jump punch, and he tried to counter. And Frank Martin, wow, clipped him with the left hand. And he wobbled, but he still threw his punch. And he tried to grab Frank Martin. Frank Martin backed up. Bro, like it's a highlight of that. Thinkers think it's literally a highlight of Frank Martin making Tank Davis do the stanky leg, bro. Tank did a little Man, he did a little shuffle step, shuffle, and tried to grab. He tried to grab, but nobody was there. It was all air. Just check it before I get into this orientation. Oh yeah, man, the salute, Smitty, bro. Man, like congratulations, man. Like man, wish you the best of luck, brother. Pushing, brother. I enjoy the content. Stay keeping it real. Heard my New Orleans accent. Oh yeah, man, for sure. New Orleans in the building. That's where my kid's mother's from, New Orleans. Yeah. Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia the same. Oh yeah, I already read that. That's a very bad number, Tank and David, and only two. Yeah, like they said, under 200,000. Thinkers think under. So I don't know how true the number is, but if it's if it's remotely close, it's like, bro, like Tank is not what y'all say he be. I mean, stop with the cap. Stop with the cap. Tank is not. It is probably right. He could probably put more asses in seat than Devin, but they probably, like really around the fucking same in pay-per-view sales. Stop this shit, bro. This is what I was saying about the Crawford and Spence thing, right? They tried to make Spence seem like he was doing so much better than Crawford. When in reality, he probably was selling 35, 40,000, more pay-per-views than Crawford. 50,000 more pay-per-views than Crawford. He wasn't blowing out Crawford in on pay-per-view sales. Right? It just was ridiculous. Oh man, but Spence, he way up here. Crawford, he don't even do nothing. Well, what? Come on. I thought 200K at first boxers don't sell like that these days. Unless Joshua or Canelo. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, like War Machine. I mean, Amar the Machine. Salute to you, brother. Salute. People on the internet don't get that boxing isn't irrelevant. Is that relevant as it used to be in America? Isn't just whole pay-per-view model for boxing will not work. Exactly, yeah, man. Like they gonna have to start putting boxing on regular TV, Queen. They're gonna have to start putting boxing on regular TV and have sponsors. You feel what I'm saying? And these boxers gonna have to probably try to, they're gonna probably have to take pay cuts. Right. A lot of these guys gonna have to take pay cuts, man. Look, because the money is just not there. Right? The money is just not there, right? You see the Devin Haney, he's pissed off at Matchroom, but it's like, Devin, you should have put up your own bread, bro. You know you got the money. I would have said, okay, I'm gonna put up 4. Right, I'm gonna put up 4. I'm gonna control my own show. Right? I understand that you've been working with Matchroom off and on, but Matchroom is not really obligated to Devin Haney. Right? They're not obligated to do nothing for you, bro. So, I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Unless you sign with them. If you sign with them, they probably would have thrown some money. But you're not signed with them, so they don't have to do nothing. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? It's business, It's a learning experience from you, Devin. It's a learning experience. Now, right? Next time. Right? Like what you should have knew now, but hey, you only 25, so hey, learning experience, get your bread up, start booking your own shows. Man, and that's how you become a real boss. Right? You don't have to pay to watch NBA, NFL on TV, but you gotta pay to watch boxing. Oh yeah. You got to pay to watch boxing. That's a fact. Those low pay-per-view numbers might mess up the Lomachenko fight because the guarantee going. Yeah, exactly. You see that? Exactly, man. Because they both, because Lomachenko, he's not a pay-per-view dude, right? And Tank is no. Like, I think that the fight will blow up. I think the fight will blow up just because it got white, black, right? They are both highly skilled fighters. Man, and we've been wanting to see this fight for a minute. I think that they'll do about 500,000-600,000 pay-per-view buys. I think the Lomachenko versus Tank fight, they can do at least 500,000-600,000 pay-per-view buys. I think it'll do that. Right? At least 500. I think it'll do 500,000. I think it'll do that. But like something like Ryan and Tank, nah. Nah, I don't think. Right, look, because Lomachenko, he doesn't have a lot of casual fans that like him. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like Ryan Garcia, the only reason that Ryan is popular because he got a lot of, little kids that like him. That's it. He's just a troll. Man, he's an internet, guy. So they did 50,000. The fight did 50,000 pay-per-view buys. Yep. Shelton Moore, salute, brother. People don't want to realize that boxers are not as popular as they believe. Casual fans and the general public don't know who any of these fighters except for AJ Canelo. Wow, yeah, that's true. You feel what I'm saying? Like they know the heavyweights, like you feel what I'm saying? AJ Wilder, Fury, right? Usyk. But when it, yeah, man, like Tank, me, like the only reason why I'm bringing this up, right? Because the Super Tank fan base, they was trying to tell me that this fight was gonna do this fight gonna do that, and Tank is this and Tank is that, and I'm trying to tell them, bro, it's not gonna do that well. Like Ryan Garcia was involved with that fight with Tank Davis. You have to give Ryan Garcia his props. He has a delusional fan base. His fan base is delusional. So they're going to order it. And they're going to pay for it. Right? And it just made the numbers just go out of control. But I don't think that you will. Right, he'll probably do 500,000, 400, 500,000 with Loma. And yeah, and that's probably like basically it. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank isn't as big as people think. I mean, like make him out to be. He's not. And I've been saying that for a while. Cool Breeze, salute. Dev got fighters sign a heavyweight, book his own. Exactly. Book his own shows, Dev. Right, you had the money. Man, but as a matter of fact, he did put out a tweet saying that, like, shit, like, I'm gonna start paying for my own shows or something. Didn't he say that? Said he gonna start paying for his own stuff. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's what you supposed to do. If you got the money, pay for your own shit. Right? You make your own money, bro. You don't need, bro, like you don't need nobody to help you. Right? You make your own bread out here. Man, and that's when you a boss. That's when none of these niggas can't say nothing. Hey, man, now this dude right here is crazy. Like, what's up with Gary Russell? Huh? Not to switch subjects like that, but what's up with Gary Russell Jr.? He trying to come out trying to say something to Devin Haney, right, for saying something about Gary Antoine Russell. But Gary Antoine was on a 2-month shitting spree of Devin Haney. Sit your ass down, Gary Russell. Get back in the ring. Where you go get back in the ring? In the woods, walking around in the woods, bro. Like, it's like, come on, Gary Russell, get back in the ring, bro. You can't talk yourself up on a fight like this. Get back in the ring. You can't go nowhere else. He can't go nowhere else. Why the fuck is he just staying at the PBC, stagnated in his whole fucking career? Get the fuck out of there. You see what Wilder did? Get out of there. Go and make you some money, bro. Right? You only got 2 losses. 2. And we haven't seen you. Right? You popped up at the last tank fight with Hector Luis Garcia. You got into it with somebody in the crowd. Right? Then we seen a couple of interviews of you. Then when the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia stuff come out, then it's you and your brother. Here y'all come again. It's like, bro, stop. I want to see Gary Russell back in the ring. I don't want to see this man walking through the woods looking like come on, bro. I want to see the man get back in the ring, but it's crazy, bro. Olympic style drug testing only from now on, huh, Devin? That's all he doing, Olympic style drug testing from now on. I hear it. Oh bullshit! I've been on Twitter lately. You deserve to be banned for cheating. Oh yeah, Like he had to, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like he had said something to the dude who had beat Gary Russell. Gary Anton. He was like, bro, like you deserve to be banned for cheating, right? Because this dude right here, like, didn't he just get caught on PEDs too? This dude Alberto, didn't he just get caught on PEDs too? See, this is what we talk about, though, right? Man, another Hispanic fighter who gets caught on PEDs, they gloss over it, and now what? Come on, man. Don't nobody got time for that shit, bro. Come on. Another Hispanic fighter who gets caught, they gloss over it, right? And then what? He ends up fighting a black man. He beat the black man, and now everybody. All right. Glossed over it, though, right? Gloss all over it. They just do it all the time, bro. If these promoters either got to make these fighters overseas to promote popular international, they can't just rely on American fan base. Yeah, and that's a fact. No, look, the thing about the fan base Empress Sports Channel is that we are so fed up, right? Because see, when the PBC at first started, like we was all, we was all for it. I was all for the PBC, right? Man, because they was giving us fights on NBC, CBS, right? You could go to Spike, Bounce. You could go to, you could just go to, just channels and just look at boxing. But then, right, like less than a year later, he wanted to change the motto up and start pay-per-view. Man, instead of, man, like, and the reason that he had to start doing that, Al Heyman, is because he was paying these guys too much money. Right? He was spoiling them, right? He was spoiling them behind the scenes so they won't go to a top rank, so they won't go back to Golden Boy, so they won't go to Matchroom or the Zone, or you feel what I'm saying? This is what he was doing. He was spoiling these guys so they wouldn't leave. Man, and then he got in over his head, and then, like all of a sudden, man, then we start getting bullshit ass pay-per-views. Man, for $75. Man, and then it started off at 1, right? And then it became 2 a year. Man, then it became 3 a year. Then it became 6 a year. Come on. That turns off people, right? It's like, bro, like you just want to damn shit, like boxing is expensive. Right? Y'all want to charge us $700-800, right? Probably about $700 for 7 boxing matches, like for 7 cards, like, oh, that's crazy, right? But meanwhile, I can just go and get the NBA League Pass, pay one time, and I'm looking at basketball all year. right? It's crazy. Or go to the NFL League Pass, pay one time, and I'm looking at football all year long. Baseball, same thing. Hockey, same thing. Meanwhile, boxing, nope. Hey, this month you got to pay again. Nope. This month you got to pay again. Robbing the hell out of us, bro. And at some point, people get tired of being robbed, right? Right. Like people get tired of going in a, like going in a restaurant and asking for a filet mignon, right? And then you keep on bringing back a dry ass hamburger. It's like, I don't want that. I asked for what I asked for. I'm the customer. I make you rich, right? I make you rich. We make these niggas rich. This is what people got to understand. We make them rich. Without us, these niggas would be fighting in the alley for a bologna sandwich. Let's be honest. They'll be fighting for a bologna sandwich or fighting over, who gon' like, come on. If it didn't have no fans and no sports, what would these people be doing? They would just be playing it just to play it or fighting just to fight. Man, we make them rich and then they turn around and try to disrespect us. Like, what? No. We can hurt your bottom line, which is the money, right? We can hurt your bottom line. We the fans. Stop disrespecting us. Give us what the fuck we want, and you will get what you want. Simple as that. Right? But these promoters, they feel like they smarter than us. These managers feel like they smarter than us. Right? Like these boxers, they feel like they can talk shit to us and they can disrespect us and do all this crazy shit to the fans. Like, right? Like we haven't put you in that position that you in. The reason that you got that house, you know why you got that house? Because of the fans. You know why you got that Bentley? You know why you got on that choke chain, right? Why? Because of the fans. Ain't no November pay-per-view selling for $500K. You right before the Black. Oh no. No, like Black Friday. Black fight fans in Alita and Latino hardcore boxing fans know Davis. The general public doesn't care about. Yeah, that's true. That's a fact, brother. Like Timothy, especially during the meat of the. Oh yeah, okay, you're talking to Timothy. When is the last time Gary Russell fought? I don't even know, Queen. I do not know when is the last time that Gary Russell was in the ring, man. Like, and it's kind of sad. It's like, bro, like you keep on popping up in a car driving, right? You keep on popping up, you're fishing, you keep on doing all this stuff. Get your ass in the ring. Stop talking. And if you can't get in the ring with the PBC, leave his ass and go somewhere else. What's so hard about that? If Deontay Wilder can do it, I know you can. If Andy Ruiz can do it, like, what's the problem? Do Al Haymon got you under a lifelong contract that you can't leave? Or is it that you don't want to go to another, promotional company and get your ass exposed? Which one is it? Right? Because we know when you PBC guys leave the stable and go to another home, y'all usually get exposed. So is that the reason, Gary? I'm just asking questions, right? Because there's no reason in hell your ass should be out the ring for this long period of time and you're talking shit, right? Like, sit down, bro. I think they blackballed Gary Russell. Yeah, I think that they got something against Gary Russell too. But Gary Russell at this point, bro, he could get up out of that. Man, and Gary Russell, he could go. But yeah, I mean, well, shit, like you probably be right though, thinkers think. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably do got some shit on him. Man, like, you know how Al's, Al is Al. Shoot. Oh yeah, man. Shoot. That's the future right there. That's the future. That's the future. Bro, like Shoot gonna be dangerous, especially if he continues to practice on his southpaw stance, right? It's gonna be dangerous. Man. Yes, he served his suspension, tested clean. So far as well as we know, he nothing to do with Pirlo kicking Antonio's ass. And I lost 200 fucking. Man, you lost 200 messing with that guy, huh? Yeah, man. But yeah, at least he served his little thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he served his suspension. Okay. If Tank not fighting Haney, Shakur Monster anyway, Crawford or Boots innocent. I ain't buying it on pay-per-view. Ain't no more Latino fighters want to see Tank fight. Yeah. And it ain't really no man. Like, I just want to see Tank fight Loma and Shakur now at this point, right? Or try to fight the dude, and try to fight the other dude, man. Like I really want Tank to try to go for undisputed. I want him to go for it, right, man? He could have did it last year against Devin Haney, one fight, no doubt, right? You ducked, in my opinion, but you have a chance to make it up and do what you have to do. At least unify a belt with Loma. Right? Should at least try to unify a belt with the other dude, with the other Ukrainian dude. At least do something, bro. Walking around acting like you tough, talking like you tough, don't do it. Man, athletic bastard, salute. Last fight, I think. Oh yeah, yep. It was that dude Masaigo. And I thought that Gary Russell, I thought he really won that fight with one hand, but hey, now you already know that the PBC, they had it in for him, right? They had it in for him, and they knew he was injured. Like, that's the thing about it. Look, they knew he was injured, and they didn't give him an extension, and they made that man fight injured. So, hey, Gary Russell, like, that's what happens when you talk bad about Al Haymon. This is what Al Haymon does to people, right? He puts you on the shelf. Going to leave his brothers over there along with the PBC. Man, that's sad, Shelton. They all need to go, brother. They all need to say, hey, well, Al, we good, right? All of y'all pick up and go then. But man, that's just very sad, man. Like, because it just seems like that their careers is just wasting away over there, bro. Their careers is just wasting away at the PBC. For taking David Benavidez to sell 200K together means that the PBC is done once Canelo leave. Facts. Once Canelo's out of there, the PBC is the Titanic going down, right? And everybody needs to abandon ship. Abandon ship. Get the hell off of this damn Titanic is going under. Right? This is when it start. This is when it's time to start fighting over, lifeboats and life jackets. Right? Man, like that's when it's time to come in the locker room and start knocking out people for a life coat. Boom! Give me this. Give me every man for themselves. Like, come on, man. Now, this ship is going down, man. Like, and from what I heard that Al Haymon, he owes I don't know how true this is, but I heard a rumor that Al Haymon, he owes Steven Espinoza money too. I was like, man, I don't know how true that is, man, but bro, like Al is just do Al, man. But Al is a pimp, man. I was trying to tell people. Al Heyman got that gift of gab, man. And you know, he make you a believer. Yeah, man. Now, this is really sad, you guys, but this is really sad, man. But Tank versus Frank, as far as the rumors go, it didn't do. What the hell kind of weird shit is that? As far as the rumors go, it didn't do over 200,000 pay-per-view buys, and that's horrible, right? Now, but let's see if the Super Tank fans, if they gonna talk about this, right? Let's see if they gonna mention it, if they gonna talk about it. I think a lot has to do with the people still in the fights. Though for sure, imagine how many people stole the fight. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, Mike Golden. That's exactly what I was saying. I was saying, like, like the Super Tank Davis fans, they go around and they talk about, man, but Devin Haney, he don't got this many people, man, because y'all steal the fights, right? But Lomachenko, he don't got this many people because y'all steal the fights. Shakur don't got that many people because y'all still in the fights, and y'all, y'all, man, and y'all doing right. And the Tank Davis fans doing the same thing. Y'all still in Tank fights. Don't try to act all righteous. That right now, that's what be killing me, right? You try to point a finger at somebody else and you doing the same damn thing. Right? Because you knew that fight wasn't worth $75. Man, but y'all come on the internet and y'all want to downgrade everybody else fan base. Talk about every other fan base. No, you doing the same exact thing every other fan base is doing. Stop acting like you better. You're not. Right? You're not better than the Devin Haney fans, the Shakur fans, the Loma fans, the T.O. fans, the Crawford fans, Spence fans. Y'all not better. Y'all the same. Mayweather Promotions might be able to get back on track. Oh, yep. Yeah. You know that they're going to get back on track with Richard Schaefer. They're going to get back on track with Richard Schaefer, and the stable is probably going to start growing again, right? The stable is probably going to start growing again because Floyd Mayweather, he doesn't have to be, the man talking, right? That's Richard Schaefer now. Okay, you talk, Richard Schaefer. And that's probably going to boost back up TMT, and then you probably start seeing fighters, start floating over there. Like, man, right, let's go and fuck with Floyd. Go over here and mess with Floyd. Go over here and mess with Floyd. Right, he got a whole new team now. Let's see how this work out. Come on. Man, and then you probably see TMT the next 2 years, 3 years, it'd be one of the biggest promotional companies again in boxing. Right. And now all the young fighters, right? Because this is all he has to do. He has to go and get young talent and gradually grow the young talent. Just keep young talent coming in. Just keep young talent coming in the door. Grow young talent to champions. Whoop, whoop, move it. Put them in decent fights. And I believe that Richard Schaefer, he can do that. If Benavidez wasn't on the card, it might have did. Yeah. Yeah, like if Benavidez wasn't on the card, it probably did like 80,000, 90,000. Let me stop. Man, it probably would have did what the Queen said yesterday, 50K. Like, come on, man. Like, I just don't believe that y'all been going around saying that Tank sold 1 million, right? So 1.2 million pay-per-views by himself. He sold it by himself. Ryan Garcia didn't have nothing to do with it. Nothing. What? Okay. Now y'all got to stand on that. But we already know that you're going to move the goalpost. We already know, right? Just like y'all was gloating off that sparring session for 2 months, 3 months, talking about that sparring session for 2-3 months. As soon as the real one get released, y'all try to switch the narrative. Oh, Tank, man, he showed he had heart. I mean, he showed he had heart, man, and he's a warrior. No, Tank got his ass whooped. Simple as that. Tank wanted to quit at least 3 times in that fight. And then he eventually quit. He wanted to quit before he quit 3 times. And then he eventually quit after he took off his shirt, right? After he took off his shirt, he wanted to, he wanted to seem like he was all tough and muscle man bound and quit. This is the last round. This is the last round. What? Bill Haney like, it ain't no last round. Shit, what you mean last round? It ain't no last round. Man, but after that round over, Tank, oh, man, let me get on out the ring, man. I'm done. Quit. But none of y'all going to say this. Why? It's not hard to say that Tank quit against a 16-year-old. I mean, well, 17-year-old. I mean, like, whatever you want to say. He quit against a kid. Facts. He quit against a kid in a sparring session. Oh, man, but Tank, he wasn't in shape, man. He was on the plane smoking and drinking. Whose fault is that? Is that Devin's fault or Tank's? Accountability is the key, right? You guys are crazy, man. Like the Tankamaniacs, the Tinkerbells are right? The Tink Bells are crazy. They out of control, bro. Y'all like to trash every other fan base and then act like y'all superior. But you're doing the same damn thing every other fan base doing. Probably even worse. Salute, Mr. T. Exactly, Mr. T. Back to his old numbers again. Back to reality. Right? Actually, Mr. T, this is higher than his, right? This is higher than his average numbers, right? Because he had Benavidez on the card, right? So Benavidez brought in an extra 60, 70,000 people, right? Pay-per-views. But, if Benavidez wasn't there, he'd be regular. Same old tink. And y'all go around and y'all act like this man is the face of boxing. He's not the face of boxing. Y'all lying, right? Devin Haney not the face of boxing either. Don't you see how easy it is for me to admit that? It's not hard. Devin Haney ain't no face of boxing. This ain't no Devin Haney era. Easy to admit that. Now let's see if a Tankamaniac can do that. They can't. Right? You can't even get these people to admit, hey, did Devin Haney, beat up Tank Davis in that sparring session? No, man, no. No, I mean, he didn't do, man. Did Devin Haney let off combos and body shots for at least 5 minutes without Tank doing anything? Yes or no? No, man, I wouldn't. Okay. Y'all can't even admit reality. Stay in delusional land, right? Y'all over there with Doctor Strange, like y'all. I mean, he could just, man, he make them circles, and y'all just, y'all just step through parallel. y'all step into other universes and shit. Like, it's crazy. Man, I be having fun with the Tinkers, man. This shit is crazy. Salute Edward Morris. Salute. Y'all hit that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. But Amazon going to drop the PBC in 2025, and the PBC going to be on Thriller with Todd King. Oh man, like come on, man. Like it's not even hard to have the PBC popping though, man. All they got to do is fight. All Al Heyman have to do is let his fighters go, fight. But they trying to keep everything so isolated inside the PBC, and you need to work with everybody to survive in boxing. You can't survive in boxing by yourself. Right? You burning too many bridges when you're trying to work by yourself. No, you got to work with other promotional companies. But man, it is what it is, man. I guess I don't know what I'll be talking about. Man, now you know that Mayweather is going to be crowning Tank if those pay-per-view numbers are real. At the end of the day, it's business, and the majority of the time you have to business without people you don't like. Exactly, man. But man, no, we already know what Floyd gonna say. Like Floyd, come on, man. Floyd is super petty. Floyd is a man. Floyd got an SP on his chest, right? Floyd got the SP on his chest. Super petty. Like, boy, like Floyd is super petty, bro. I mean, for real. Floyd is petty as hell, man. Oh man, but what did he do to Devin? Man, but first he released the highlight sparring tape to Ryan Garcia, let him release it. Right? He tried to he sabotaged Devin. Right then, before the fight with Frank Martin, he released majority of the whole thing because it still got some more sparring in there. I think he took out like 5-6 minutes, something like that. Right? He released majority of it, right, to fight hype to try to sabotage Tank. Come on, man. What you think he gonna do to Shakur? Super petty. Come on, man. Floyd is super petty. Hey, man, but that's what happens. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I guess Floyd, he feel like, like y'all biting the hand that started y'all, right? Like, y'all talking shit about me. Now you ain't talking shit about Floyd. Get your ass back for that. The last two undefeated fighters that they have only drew 200K. The last two undefeated fighters that they got over there in the stable can't even crack 250. That's cold, man. That is cold business, bro. But hey, man, 140K Jeep, 60K David. Yeah. Man, he's gonna regret turning down that offer from Turkey. And exactly, bro. Like he's gonna regret turning down that $20 million. Or knowing Tank, bro. Like Tank, he knows how to manipulate situations, bro. And he can get back into good graces with Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? Because Turkey Al-Sheikh, he doesn't, man. Like I don't think he holds a lot of stuff personal, right? And all Tank really has to do is just go over there and say that he was being manipulated, right? He was, had thrown people in his ear and all that. So I'm pretty sure that he'll work with him. I'm pretty sure the Turkey on the Sheik that he'll work with Tank, man. Even though they didn't have they didn't have their little back and forth, I'm pretty sure that he'll work with Tank, man, because he liked Tank, man. Like, it's not, man, it's Tank is an exciting ass fighter, bro. So so I like Tank. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to be something. Y'all want the motherfucker to be mediocre. That's the crazy thing to me. Right? His super fans, they want him to be mediocre, and then they act like he's tough. He's mediocre. He's not better than Shakur. He doesn't have more accomplishments than Shakur. He doesn't have more accomplishments than fucking Kambosos. He don't have more accomplishments than Tio. He doesn't have more accomplishments than Devin. Loma. He's behind. And he should be the leader of the pack. That's what I'm talking about. Tink should be the leader. Right? But y'all want him in the back. Trying to play catch up. This is what y'all want. Y'all want him to try to play catch up when he should be leading the whole pack. He should have been undisputed before. Bro, look, before Devin Haney even thought about being undisputed. Right? Man, it should have been Crawford undisputed, Tank Davis right after him. It should have been Crawford, Tank Davis, undisputed. No, but he didn't want that. No, instead it was Crawford Usyk, right? Come on, man. And the thing about it is that Tank, he could have became undisputed because he's the man. He was the man at 130. He the fucking man at 135. So he could get all the fights. Facts. It's just, do he want them? So that's all it is. Y'all want Tank to be mediocre, then y'all walk around like he just so tough and he can just knock out everybody. Prove it. The proof is in the pudding. Prove it. You can talk a good game. It got a lot of niggas who know how to talk good. Prove it. Simple as that. Prove it, Tank. And I believe that all these fights are 50-50. I'm not saying the Tank just going to get wiped out. No, 50-50 fights. Let's do it. Tank has a chance to beat everybody. And they have a chance to beat him too. They just can't just let him fight. Most of the time they got slaughtered across the street. Yeah, that's true. Floyd is petty. He was quick to put out that sparring video. No one's safe. Exactly. No one is safe around Floyd, Smitty. No one. No one's safe around Floyd. Don't tell Floyd a secret. Right? Don't tell Floyd nothing. Don't let Floyd even instruct you on certain shit. Right, man? Man, like Floyd is super petty. Floyd is super petty, man. But hey, I guess, man. I guess he ain't gonna let nobody, play with his name, right? Personally, I hope that Turkey buys out all of the promoters. Too many good fighters not to have great fights. That's facts. That's facts. I believe Mayweather promotion is going to start working hand in hand with Turkey Golden Boy. The Top Rank will follow suit as well. Okay, yeah. That could happen. That'd be a great thing, man. Now we just need them all to come together and y'all we just have fights. right? Like the tournament styles that they got on, right? Like you got Top Rank versus PBC, Matchroom versus this. Come on, man, we just have fights. And that's gonna build back up the sport. Stop worrying about self. It's about the sport at this. Like, bro, like this sport about to die. It's literally on life support, right? This sport is literally like 2 steps away from WWE. Come on, where it's just scripted matches, fake bullshit going on all the time. But I guess this is why people, they like wrestling, whatever, because it's make believe. Not saying I don't like wrestling, Yeah, you guys, man. But your boy gonna leave it right there, man. Like, if y'all new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please like it. Hit the thumbs down. It don't matter. But this is Odilog TV, you guys, man. Like, yeah, man. I just wanted to just really just bring this information to you guys, man, because I seen it. And I was like, yeah, this is what happens when y'all go around and y'all say that Tank sold everything with Ryan Garcia, right? It wasn't because of Ryan Garcia that they sold 1 point something million pay-per-view buys. It was all Tank. It was all Tank. Okay. It was all Tank. Now what happened? Exactly. And most of you content creators, y'all not going to even talk about it. Watch. Watch how they try to dodge and deflect this conversation, right? They don't even want to play the sparring tape. These same content creators who was playing the edited sparring tape for 2 months don't even want to play the real one, right? Because it doesn't have Tank Davis looking too good in that fight, right? It has him taking a lot of body shots. Like I told people, hit Tank in his body. Stop trying to headhunt for this man. Stop trying to headhunt for him. Hit him in his body 3 or 4 rounds. And let's see how that works out. Go to his body. Stop worrying about, but hitting Tank in the head. No, hit him in the body. Straight jabs to the body. Hooks to the body. Straight lefts and straight rights to the body. Right? And then you could turn that straight into an uppercut. Right? Man, you fake like you going with the straight to the body. You turn it into an uppercut. Man, why, man? Why? Because as soon as he gonna drop his hands, you gonna hit him with, right? Now you hit him with so many times with that straight, he gonna drop them hands. Wow, uppercut, hook. Man, I don't get it. But hey, this is Odilog TV, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment. Until next time, I appreciate all you guys. I'm gone. Peace.